Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi. Welcome to the championship. Welcome to the championship decider of the second Formula Holo Championship Series. I'm your commentator, Dag the Pig, and happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this thrilling conclusion to this series. So we have two races left. We're going to be at Monza and Interlagos, and we have 12 drivers left competing for the championship, which will certainly be decided at the end of the stream. Let's have a look at the table. And here are the 12 drivers still in contention for the championship. As you can see, Roboco-san now has the lead over AZKi. As you know, if you tuned into Wednesday's stream, Roboco had a pretty good day on the wheel with 2 podium finishes. Well, AZKi struggled on the grid, only getting 5 points at Abu Dhabi and failing to qualify for Suzuka. That would allow Roboco to take the lead. Now, everyone on this table, all 12 of these drivers, all 12 of these drivers are within 120 points of each other, so they are in contention for the championship. But only the top 2 are within 60 points of each other. Kiara and everyone below her, they're all more than 60 points away from Roboco. So if either of them fail to qualify for either Monza or Interlagos, then they would be out of contention. Anyway, let's look at who did not qualify. As you can see, these are all the drivers who have been eliminated from championship contention already. And in the wooden spoon race, currently it's Suisse who finished second in the first series, finding herself at the bottom of the table after what has been a really disappointing series for her, failing to qualify for 6 out of the 8 races so far, and amassing only 7 points in the 2 races she has qualified for. And for those of you racing fans who stan Gargura, I'm sorry things haven't been going well for her. Hopefully she may come back to have better performances on the wheel in the next series. And today is also the last day we'll be seeing Kuryu Coco competing in Formula Holo. As you know, I'm going to retire her car, and she'll no longer compete in future races. Of course, if you've been following Holo Live, she's having her retirement live on July 1st. For those of you who are interested in that. Anyway, before I ramble too long, here's the table of points for the Constructors' Championship. It's all Gen 0. More than 100-something point lead over EN. It's going to be basically another Constructors' Championship for Gen 0, unless EN has something to say about it, but I'm not sure. It's most likely going to be another Constructors' Championship for Gen 0, is all I gotta say. And for the Anon saying hello in the chat, I say hello back to you. Hope you enjoy today's finale in this second series as we go ahead and open up our factor. It's gonna let it load. Just gonna let it load. And this is R Factor, and this is, of course, the vehicle of the championship leader. As long as she does not potentially choke in the last two races, she would basically win the championship. Anyway, let's switch over to the usual Yago car. Make sure my volume is standard enough. Make sure I sound fine, and let's head on over to Monza in Italy. 5.793 kilometers, 14 laps for this race. So to be classified, drivers must complete 13 laps. Alrighty then. The Gran Premio d'Italia, the Italian Grand Prix, or in Formula Holo, we like to call it the Italian Holo Prix. Yeah, it sort of looks like a car seat, this circuit. Yes, it does sort of look like a car seat or a gamer chair or something. Any duplicates? Yeah, to prevent rigging, I remove duplicates. Make sure everyone is present. Make sure everyone is at hand for the race. Exactly once. And yeah, I did manage to fix the issue with the names. It's just a tab button. Just the tab button toggles the names on and off. Let's have a good look at the Autodromo di Monza in Italy. After this opening straightaway, you just go across this chicane and then make a long right turn. And then you meet up with another left-right slowdown section. Notice the circuit is surrounded by trees. Lots and lots of trees. And then you turn right again. Another speedy section. There's a slight bend, but a rather unspectacular one. Then you go inside the elbow. And then after one last hairpin turn, you're basically home free. And there you have it, a trek along the Monza circuit. All right, let's see who qualifies for the race, and more importantly, who may be eliminated from further championship contention. Let's see what the times hold for the racers, and looks like we'll accept those times, because we got 30 times in. We got 30 times in. We got 30 times in. So Achan does not qualify. She's already out of contention anyway. Ina has failed to qualify. Chiara fails to qualify for Monza, and she is more than 60 points away from Roboco and AZKi, so that ends her championship run, unfortunately. Kanata fails to qualify. Marine... No, Marine. Russia is out. Corne is unfortunately out of contention with that DNQ. So is Okayu. Subaru was already out of contention. No IMA. No Hachima. Aguirose is out. AZKi fails to qualify for Monza. So which is big for Roboco, because I think Roboco is in. Where is she? Where is she on the table? Only 20th in the grid. Aguirose is not in. Matsuri's not in. AZKi fails to qualify, as we know, and Achan is, of course, not in. So we have 31 times recorded top 30 qualify. At pole position, once again, is Iofi. That's her second pole position for the Holo ID member. So we have for Monza, Iofi, Sora, and Pekara. A very good starting position for Pekara, who is heading into today 5th in the standings. Then you have Risu, Mel, and Muna. Mel, of course, still in contention. Botan, Ollie, and Gura. Ollie being in contention. Polka, Luna, Lammy. Luna being in contention. Rene Flair and Toa, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, Toa is still barely in contention, but she just needs a miracle at this point. She just needs to win both the remaining races and have the other championship contenders basically crash out or finish outside the top 24, which is a tall order for her. Suisei, Fubuki, and Watame. Miko, Roboco, Shion. Yeah, Miko's in contention. Roboco is top of the standing. Shion is, I believe, not in contention. We get to see Coco race. For those of you who are eager to see her. And then Nenechi and Anya. And then Callie, Choco, and Aqua. And 28th, 29th, and 30th, Amelia, Noel, and Mio. So AZKi did not qualify for Monza, but she's still in the championship contention. Roboco, Pekara, Luna, Mel, Miko, Ollie, Amelia, and Toa are all still in the championship. Kiara, Okayu, and Gorone end their bid after failing to qualify for Monza. Now let's get right to the track. Once again, it is a 14-lap race here at Monza. Once again, my name is Dag the Pig. Thanks for joining us for this championship deciding stream on this wonderful Friday. Here we go. Let's get right to the circuit. It is round number 9 here at Monza. Lights going red. Lights are about to go green momentarily. And it's lights out. And away we go. Yofi and Sora The two at the front in the grid. How will the championship standings shake up as after this race concludes? Seems to be a clean start to open up this race. Everyone's doing fine. Sora's trying to jump over Iofi for the lead, but nothing doing for her. That'll allow Pekara to take second momentarily. Iofi is in the lead at the moment. As we come to this bend, nothing wrong here. It's all a single file line. Iofi not in contention for the championship, seemingly, but Pekara is certainly in it. And across the first few drivers cross the start-finish. And everyone is going to complete the first lap. Here come the last few drivers. Everyone is good. And we have some two wides. And some bumping. And Risu is your new leader in this second lap. All three of the top three right now are all three members of ID Gen 1. Risu, Iofi, and Muna. That's a rare sight to see. And I believe Amelia is having some issues here. What exactly happened to her? Well, yeah, she just spun out and just hit the sand pit along with Mio, but she just shakes it off, and she'll just end up well behind the rest of the field. Top three still Holo ID. And Ollie! that makes 4 of the top 5 being Holo ID girls. The odd one out being a Gen 0 member, because there's no escaping Gen 0's wrath. So everyone has completed 2 laps without issue. Here comes Ayunda Risu. She'll overtake Iofi for first. And Muna is at their side. Look at this, all 3 Holo ID Gen 1 members. Here comes Muna. Now she has the lead for just a brief moment, but loses it to Risu. Yopi has suddenly dipped to third. And someone is in pit lane. Oh, Yopi had a bit of an issue here, and she will drop down to fourth. Sora has moved up to third. Yopi is losing ground. Ollie has gone up to fourth. Yeah, Miko is in the pit lane. So she'll be well behind some of the pack. Well, much of the pack. And Tokino Sora, here she comes. Wants to take sole possession of the lead. And she does, I think. Yeah, she does. She does. Tokino Sora is in the lead. And again, wanting to buoy her generation's chances at winning the Constructors' Championship. Why is she going on the edge of that track? We have another driver entering pit lane. That is Watame. Watame is in the pit lane now. And someone just had issues. That is friend right there, Fubuki. That is an embarrassing spin out. And now she's third to last in the field. It's that long turn that basically frustrated her. Five laps down and 9 to go. Sora, Muna, and Risu, the top of 3. And up to 5th now is Luna, who is one of the championship contenders. Luna leading among those remaining in the championship hunt. Ollie is certainly one of those. Meanwhile, where's Roboco? Roboco is just behind Kuryukoko at 18. And I need to adjust the page size for the spreadsheet for just a moment. One moment. Alright. '18th place just gives you only 7 points, which is rather low. That would make for a close finish when we head to Sao Paulo after this race. Sora somehow drops to 4th. Muna is leading. Muna Hoshinova leading by over a second. Himamori Luna had a brief taste of second, but now she's back to third again. Ayunda Risu is currently second. As we have a look at the drivers trying to go through that turn. Through Risu's vehicle camera, she is trying to get very close to her friend right there, and whoa! That is a nice view of Risu taking the lead once again. And we have a new third placer. Shishio Botan is now third. Botan in her distinctive Adidas stripes. I really like that car design of hers. Yeah, those stripes fit her very well. And look at that, she wants to get second. She's working hard to try to go up to second now. Comes Luna at 4. And Flair is on the attack. Just basically bumped the rear of Luna's vehicle. But nothing stopping Luna. As you can see, a couple more drivers having to go in and out of pit lane. Choco just stopping right there. Ayuda Risu is still in the lead. The top two are still Holo ID Gen 1 members. Himamori Luna still ahead of those still in contention for the championship. Risu currently leading by just 1 second. We are more than halfway through the race. Let's have a look at Roboco. Went down just 1 spot. She's at 19, but she might lose another spot with Noel taking over. And Roboco is down to 20th. And Coco is holding on to 18th for the time being. Meanwhile, the driver at dead last in the championship standings, Hoshimechi Suisei, is in the middle of the pack. 15 points will earn you 10 points in this series. Gura is 13. And what a big drop for Iofi. Had the lead at some point. She is currently 13th. 13th, 12th, somewhere along that line. Luna wanting to catch up to Botan, try to get back into podium contention. As you know, Luna won in Suzuka last Wednesday. Top 3 with a big gap ahead of the others. Top 3, top 4. Risu has a 1.689 second lead over second place Luna. And we have 4 laps to go. A relatively clean race. No one has had any problems driving on this circuit with very few obstacles. A 4th place or higher may be big for Luna. She might be like in the top 3 or something. Yeah, Roboco is basically struggling. Yeah, Roboco is down to 22nd. And Noel is having issues. No harm, no foul, though. She's still in. It's just that turn, as per usual. It's just those slippery corners. And Mona has jumped ahead of Risu for the lead. Three to go. We may have another podium setting in which 2 drivers were from the same generation. Luna and Risu are basically neck and neck. Well, all 3 are bunched up close to each other. Oh, here comes Shishigo Botan! And Botan is the new leader. I think Botan is leading for the first time in this race. And the gap is widening between her and the others. Luna still remaining at P4. Gen 5 is, I believe, at the bottom of the Constructors' Championship, but this a win for Botan might certainly be a big one for her generation. Penultimate lap. Here comes Risu on the attack. Currently second. That chicane did almost nothing to stop Botan. Luna's still remaining at 4. Maybe she wants to get up to 5, but Flair shoves Luna out of the way, and Flair is now up to 4. It is a 0.12 gap between Shishigo Botan and Ayunda Risu. This race may come down to the last lap. Botan, Risu, Muna, your top three at Monza. Final lap. 14th and final lap. Botan still trying to cling on to the lead. Here comes Risu's chance to attack on this chicane. Opportunity wasted. Botan still ahead of Risu. Ayunda Risu still has a couple more chances. The gap is widening a bit between her and Risu. Everyone gets through a couple of corners with little to no issue. Here comes Risu! Will she jump ahead of Botan for the lead on this upcoming inner elbow chicane? Yes! Risu has jumped ahead of Botan for the lead. She just basically needs to survive this last hairpin turn. Unless either Muna or Botan have something to say about it. No, it's going to be a very close finish. And Risu is home free. Ayunda Risu wins in Monza. Two of the top three are members of Holo ID. And Luna, a big result for her. She has come away in fourth. That's going to be very helpful for her should she want to steal the Drivers' Championship. Everyone has secured classification in this race. Ayunda Risu gets her second Formula Holo win from a start of P4. Botan, 2. Muna, 3. And Luna 4 from back with a 11, starting it from the 11 spots. Shuanui Flair is 5. Usada Pekara is 6. Big results for Luna and Pekara. Not that great for Roboco, only 19th. We'll see how the points stack up after I write down the finishers. Toa is 7. And then Lammy and Ollie. Polka, Shion, and Sora, 10, 11, 12. And then Mel, Suisse, and Nene, 13, 14, 15. Suisse finishing 14th. That's probably her best result yet. Yeah, that's Suisse's best results. Another 12 points for Suisse. Nene is 15. I need to halt the music for a bit. 15 is Nene. Gura is 16, Coco is 17. So Gura. Coco gets some more points in this race. Calliope Mori is 18th. Roboco, a disappointing 19 for her. That is certainly going to shake up the championship quite a bunch, I think. Fubuki will finish with 4 points. in Monza. Amelia 21. And Aqua, Anya, and Rene round out the points. Aqua 22, Anya 23, Rene 24. And the rest will not score. They'll get zeros. Let's put down the points. As you know, Risu and Muna 1 and 3 respectively. So congratulations to them. Botan second had a brief period with the lead, but second is still very good for her. Luna, a crucial 40 points. Just misses out on the podium, but 40 points is still big for her. Another big result. Pekka gets also getting a big result in 6th. Flair is 5. Flair is 5. Pekka is 6. But I don't know if their point gains would be enough for them to remain in contention. I'm not sure at this moment. They were more than 60 points away from Roboco and AZKi. Anyway, 7 is Toa. Toa is 7. 8 is Lammy. 9 is Ollie. 10 is Polka. Ollie is 9. 10 is Polka. That's Polka's first score since round 3. So good job to Polka. 11 Shion. 12 Sora, 13 Mel. And then 14 is Suisse. 14 is Suisse. Nene 15. Yeah, Yofi did not finish 15th this time. She finished 25th. Just out of the points, unfortunately for her. Gura 16. Gura 16. Coco 17. 18 Callie. 19 Roboco, 20 Fubuki. And then Amelia, Aqua, Anya, Rene. No points for Iofi, Noel, Mio, Watsume, Choco, and Miko. Disappointing result for Iofi. Not scoring when the other two made the podium. She had the lead for a brief bit, but finishes out of points. Would have been nice to have a clean sweep for ID Gen 1 on the podium at Monza. Noelle back to her no points ways. Yopi, Noelle, Mio, Watame, Choco. Choco and Watame are zeros. Alright. And did I miss anyone? Let's see. Yofi, Noel, Mio, Watame, Choco, and Miko. Alright. So that's 2 consecutive DNQs for AZKi, where she had led for much of the series. She might drop further. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as we look through the points. Oh my goodness, it will be a spicy one. $241 minus 60. Yes, 4th place, not enough to stay alive for Luna, so we are down to Roboco and AZKi for the Drivers' Championship. Yeah, Roboco is on 241 points, AZKi 207 points, so I think that's going to be another. So it is confirmed. Gen 0 will have another drivers' championship, as both drivers left in contention are from Gen 0. So it's Roboco or AZKi who will win the championship. Yeah, AZKi, just needs a 5th place or higher, and if AZKi doesn't get 5th or higher, then it looks like it'll be Roboco's championship. Let's see, 207 minus 2. Yeah, AZKi just needs a 5th or higher, and Roboco needs to finish 23rd or worse simultaneously in order for AZKi to win the championship. Otherwise, it will be Roboco's championship. So let us get ready for the last race of the series at Interlagos. We'll be back in just a moment. As we begin the final race of the championship. All right, so let's get back to opening up our factor. Let's begin the final race of championship. All right, let's do this. It's the final race of the championship. Roboco with a commanding lead. basically, if AZKi doesn't get a miraculous result, then it's going to be Roboco's title. We are, of course, going to Sao Paulo. 17 laps at Interlagos. Let's do this. The Grande Prêmio do Brasil. Now we do things differently in the last race. Whoever remains in championship contention, they will automatically qualify for the race to prevent a rather anticlimactic finish. So you'll see Roboco and AZKi on the circuit. I just need to make sure I calculate the numbers right. And here is for what should basically be one final time. I forgot how my tongue works. I forgot how speaking works. Here's Courier Coco with a nice look at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace in Sao Paulo, Brazil. A packed crowd about to watch their favorite members enjoy the racing for one last time in this series. Yeah. I, for one, will definitely miss seeing Coco and her really fun live streams. Just soak in the moment, lads, because after today, we won't see Coco's car in Formula Holo anymore. Tongue chama. Hilarious. Alright, so let's see who does qualify for the race. Let's see, where's Roboco? Yeah, for some reason Roboco and AZKi are 39 and 41, but so they'll start 29th and 30th respectively. So yeah. So that would make for an awkward race. So we'll have to strike out 29 and 30, unfortunately. Pain chama. It's nothing but pain and suffering in the world of race car driving. Say goodbye to Sora, Subaru. No, actually not Subaru. We can't say goodbye to her. She has to be in. Yeah, we need to have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we need to have our 30 drivers. So Roboco and AZKi will start 29th and 30th respectively. Because, I don't know, they like a bit of challenge. Natsuyo Matsuri will start at P1. And look at that, Achan will start in the front. Achan for once. And then Muna, Mio, and Kanata and Risu. Rushia, Amelia, and Flair. And then Nenechi, Pekora, and Ina. And then Callie, Botan, Miko. By the by, who here among you, among all of you, watched the Miku Expo concert last weekend? That was a real barn burner. Watame Marine Suisei 16, 17, 18. And Okayu, Noel, and Shion. And then Choco Polka, Anya. Aqua, Luna, and Rene. And Subaru, Roboco, and AZKi. And that's your grid for the last race of the series. This is it. This is it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the last race. It's the last chance for the drivers to perhaps get a nice win. 17 laps. 17 laps here at Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace. This is for the championship between Roboco and AZKi. It's lights out and away we go. And what a smoky start. Here comes Matsuri. Muna goes up to second. A big start for these two. Achan slow out of the gate. Somehow dropped to sixth, and Risu has crashed out, I believe. That is unfortunate for Risu. And Polka is also down. And Flair, that's 4 down. So that's 4 cars down. And I can't see what's going on through that viewpoint. So once again, a driver that won a race crashing out first in the opening lap of the following race. That's a bit awkward, I should say. 1 lap down, 16 to go. Muna leading. Kanata second. So we'll strike out Flair, Subaru, Polka, and Risu. There is Polka. Flair. And Risu is... okay. Which, very disappointing result for Risu. After starting off 6th, that's just a wasted opportunity right there to finish high in the standings. And again, with these ridiculous camera angles, Roboco 14. And AZKi way out of contention to get a top 5 finish. AZKi just needed to be in the top 5, and Roboco finishing I think 23rd or below in order for this idol to win the title, but this is not looking good for AZKi. Muna leading by 1 second. And a few drivers are in pit lane. Rene, Botan, Choco are all sitting in pit lane. Comes Muna Hoshinova, leading by exactly 1 1/3 seconds over second place Matsuri. Kanata's third, Amelia a close fourth behind Amelia. And we cycle through the drivers. Roboco still remain at 14. Five drivers behind by 1 lap, 4 drivers out in an opening lap accident. And now AZKi just got lapped. I think AZKi just basically handed Roboco the championship. And Amelia has gone up to 3rd. The winner at, I believe Singapore is up to 3rd at Interlagos. Yeah, AZKi is just basically trugging out of the pit lane. Really disappointing to see. And look who's at 4th. That's Amelia's very good friend from Holo. Last night, Ina had a wonderful collab with Amano Pikami. As you know, Pikami is one of the drivers in the IndyCar series. One race in the first series championship. I don't know where she finished in the standings. I don't remember, but she may have finished, gotten a good finish. Oh, Matsuri just skidded out. So let's look again on instant replay. She had a brief glimpse of the lead against Muna, but she just spun out. And now she's down to P5. And Amelia, look at that, she now has the lead. Bruno drops to second, Inamai Inanis goes up to 3. Meanwhile, Anya once again crashes out. Anya Malfisa, another early exit. How many accidents has she had in this series? That's her third accident in the series. Man, she's been accident prone throughout the Drivers' Championship. Muna back in the lead. Ina a distant third behind Muna and Amelia. Oh, that is sad to see. AZKi trying to get back into pit lane, but just got shoved out of the way. What a massive downfall these past couple of days for AZKi. She had to lead after several rounds, but she's going to end up just taking second behind Roboco, who has, I believe, jumped up to 12 in the table. Meanwhile, Ina, who was third for a few laps, has dropped to 9th. Amelia is back in the lead. And once again, AZKi got lapped. Yeah, Roboco just basically just needs to do no more, because she has virtually locked up the championship. And I don't know what's going on, but we have only finished like 8 laps in this final race of the championship. Thought we would be done with like 12 laps or something. Amelia is leading by 3.27 seconds. Yeah, AZKi behind by 2 laps. Yeah, it'll be pretty awkward for Roboco to win the championship without having finished first in a single race, while Amelia gets 2 wins, AZKi gets 2 wins, and yet does not claim the championship. But that's just how things are according to the points system. she has gone up to third. The podium finish would be quite nice for her. Hell, for any of these drivers on these circuits that are not in contention, finishing in the podium would be a nice way to round out the series for them. Just to celebrate for one last time after having had very good races on the circuit. And Suisse, for some reason, has gone up to 5. She's just wanting to avoid finishing dead last on the table. Yeah, right now she's bottom of the standings with 19 points, while Hachama, I don't think is qualified for this race, is on 23. Well, look at that. Suisse is now 4th. I think she's suddenly back to racing ways too little too late for her. It has been a rather underwhelming series for that Gen 0 idol, but at least she'll still be celebrating another Constructors' Championship for her generation. So she shouldn't be too disappointed about how things went for her. Meanwhile, 6 laps to go at I don't know where, and Matsuri, who started off at pole position, has ended her run with an accident. AZKi 3 laps behind now. And that's a jump ahead by Kanata, just adds insult to injury. Unfortunately for AZKi, she's going to be well out of classification by that point. Amelia and Muna are still in the top 2. If you ever see Anya behind the wheel, get out of there immediately. Yikes. Nice. Maybe she's not used to the decals on her cars, just messing with its balance. That's why she lost control in some turns and caused herself to suffer those accidents. Yeah, Anya's been quite accident-prone on the circuit. She did get a win in Austin in round 3, but that's her best. That's her best result of the series. And here is the championship leader, and I believe the championship winner, it looks like, with 4 to go. with two third place finishes and one second place. She has basically did well. Not perfect, but well enough for her to get to the Drivers' Championship. A lot of drivers behind by at least one lap. Amelia is still leading by 1.7 seconds. And Muna, look again on the replay. What just happened? Oh, a bit of an issue with Rushia. Oh, it's she just spun out into. Oh, there's some bumping. She loses some spots. Three to go, and Amelia with a 2.59 second lead. Rushia, Suisse move up a couple of spots. Muna has recovered a bit, dropped down to 5th briefly, but she's now at 4. Suisse, for some reason, is in podium contention. But she gets overtaken by Ina. Ina is now back and forth. And Roboco is in pit lane. But she has done the best she can do here, because AZKi is well out of it. It's 2 to go at Interlagos. Amelia, Rushia, Suisse, your top 3. Yes, the great Suisse master plan. How is Yago doing? She's just looking over the entire circuit, making sure everyone is driving clean and safe and not getting into fights with one another. Yeah, Rushia is closing in on Amelia. Final lap of this final round of the second series. Top 3 is basically locked in. Here comes Amelia, wants to get her second win of the series to close out the championship. Rushia is fighting. Here comes Amelia. There's the finish line in sight. And Amelia Watson gets her second win of the championship. Rushia comes home in second. Suisse third. And we're just waiting to hear back from Roboco-san. There she is. There she is. She just needs to finish these last few turns. And she's just basically home free. You are looking at the champion of the second series right here, lads. This is just basically a victory lap for her, as AZKi does not even come close to taking the top 5. Here comes Roboco-san, about to cross the start-finish here at Interlagos, and there you have it. Roboco-san is your Series 2 champion. Congratulations to Roboco. Congratulations to Gen Zero for producing a couple more championships in Formula Holo. And there are these two celebrating with each other, enjoying a nice joy lap. AZKi congratulating Roboco on her victory in this series. Celebrations all around Gen Zero. Yeah, because the Zero in Gen Zero looks sort of like a wheel, and you need wheels to drive to victory in the series. And I need to, and we'll write down the final standings as they are. Ina finishes 5th at Interlagos. Marine Kanata Luna 6, 7, 8. And we don't need the music anymore. I can't find Marine on the list. Marine Kanata Luna. Kanata 7th. Luna gets 8. And then it's Noel at 9. Mio 10. Aqua 11. Aqua is 11. And then Shion 12. 12. Momosuzu Nene is 13. And then Pekora 14. Watsame 15. And then Okayu Eichan 16, 17. And then Miko 18, Botan 19. Rene 20. Rene is 20. Choco is 21. And then Callie and Roboco will score. AZKi will not be classified, unfortunately. Because she failed to complete 90% of the race distance. And let's put down the points. The championship has been decided. Both championships have been decided here on the circuits. Here in the series. We'll just put down the final points for the race at Interlagos first, and then wrap up the series. Rushia, podium finish for her. Suisse is not going to finish dead last in the series. Muna 4, Ina 5. Hosho Marine is 6. Where's Marine? Marine is 6. And Kanata, Luna, and Noel 7, 8, 9. And at 10 is Mio, and then Aqua is 11. Mio, Aqua is 11. Aqua is 11. And then Shion and Nena, 12 and 13. And then Pekora, Watame, and Okayu, 14, 15, 16. Achan, a nice 17th place finish for her. Miko 18. Miko 18. 19 is Botan. 19 is Botan. And Popolia Reine finishes 20. Choco 21. Cali 22. Roboco 23. Cali is 22. Cali is 22. 22. Roboco 23. No points for AZKi. Disappointing finish for her. And the rest gets marked with accidents. Matsuri, Anya. Matsuri, Anya. Flare, Subaru, Polka, and Risu. And that will do it. That will do it. So let us close out the championship. Let us close out the championship right there. Let's close out the championship and bring in Roboco's car, because she, of course, is your winner in rather underwhelming circumstances. I'll be showing you the final points standings for the Drivers' Championship. Just bear with me for the moment, so that you see what happens. There you go. There's your top half of the table. Your top 22. And we'll also show the bottom half in just a moment. So as you can see, the top 5 are Roboco, AZKi. Luna finishes 3rd, Muna 4th, Pekora 5th. Once again, Gen 0 go 1-2, much like what we saw in the first series, only it's two different members of top two. And the bottom half. Unfortunately, Hachima finishes with the wooden spoon on 23 points. Gura finishes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DNQs and 1 DN up, and 29 points. Coco ends her run at I think 38th place. Yeah, 38th place. Haven't failed to qualify for the last race, but we did get to see her car follow along, have a nice view of Interlagos. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for Coco at Formula Holo. We're gonna retire her car, as I've already said several times. Yeah, but it was wonderful to see her compete with the rest of her group for the championship. And as you know, the Constructors' Championship is Gen 0's 730 points. A big gap between Gen 0 and second place. Hololive English with 593 points. And third is Gen 3 with 569 points. So Gen 0 once again sweeps both championships. The first series was won by Sora with Suisse second. Second series won by Roboco-san with AZKi second. And Gen 0 once again a force to be reckoned with in Formula Holo. So that is going to do it here for another exciting championship series. The next series, I'm considering trying to run in late July. Be sure to watch the threads on VT for more on the upcoming series, and make sure to follow along on the Formula Holo YouTube channel. Subscribe, like the streams, watch previous series if you haven't, see how they did, and also don't forget to make new liveries for the drivers and stuff. That will do it for me, for all these wonderful drivers for another series. Thanks to everyone who has been tuning in throughout this series and throughout other drivers. It's been a blast. I can't wait to do more races in Formula Holo and R Factor. Can't wait to see how the next series will fare for all the Hololive drivers, and perhaps new drivers, and we get to. If we get new members coming in. That will do it. Hope to see you real soon for the new series coming up, maybe in late July. We'll see what happens. But for now, that's it for me here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dag the Pig. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful day. Hope to see you in the new Formula Holo series. So long, everyone.